SVG's Jason Dackman. We are in Los Angeles at the SVG Esports Production Summit, and I am here with this year's event chair, Joe Lynch from EA. He runs their content and programming. Joe, thanks so much for coming, man. Really, really appreciate it, and thanks for all your leadership.
Thanks, bud. Thanks for having me. First of all, I want to be very clear. I am the co-chair. Our friend Simon from ESL Face It is who couldn't be with us. Has been our co-chair, a fantastic partner, and just an unbelievable human being. So, sorry to correct you in front of the people, but
You're right.
he's co-chair.
100%. Simon Eicher, great dude, just couldn't be here. So, first of all, why were you willing to be co-chair of this event? Why do you think this event's important to the industry? What do you think it brings for you and just for the larger market?
Yeah, well, I just want to say, since we started this group, since SVG started this group, the relationships that we've built amongst my peers at the other publishers and other production companies has been invaluable to everything that we've done. We talked a lot about what happened during the pandemic and how we all came together to help solve each other's problems and figure things out. That sort of camaraderie that sort of came through was unbelievable. So to be here, to be part of this, and to see it grow, to be honest with you, every year, the crowd that we have this year has been bigger than the ones that, from in my opinion, been bigger than the ones we've had in years past, and that goes to the quality of the content that you all have been putting out there, and that it means a lot, and that it's helpful to people. So I'm unbelievably proud to be a part of this, whole organization.
Awesome, thanks, man. So that's your full-time gig, just chairing this event. Your other gig at EA, there's a few things going on. So you guys, Madden is off and running. You're in the midst, I believe, of a Thanksgiving event, and then of course Super Bowl means the big Madden Bowl. So tell us a little bit about how the Madden Esports is going right now.
Madden Esports, the Madden Championship Series, the MCS, has been growing sort of leaps and bounds year over year. The last couple of years, not only the content quality, but also the viewership has gone up and up and up. This year, we've been having a lot of fun, like we talked about today, which is where we're maximizing our capabilities. When are we doing things remote versus when are we bringing everybody in the studio? And we're spending our money the right way so that we can make fun, creative, high-quality shows, whether they're remote or whether they're in person. And we've had a lot of fun. Last year and years past, we've had some sort of interaction with some of the NFL players and former NFL players. As an example, the show we had last night, we had Deion Sanders on. And so we've had a lot of really, really great content, a lot of fun, creative. And this season, I think, is going to be the best season we've ever had.
Very exciting. Can't wait for Madden Bowl. That's always a really fun show. In terms of the FIFA scene, tell us a little bit about how that's playing out this year.
So we are FIFA 23, which just recently came out. We have record players, not record players, a record number of players playing this year, and that has translated into extremely high viewership. We are 6 weeks into a 12-week run of shows, and the viewership has maintained and grown every single week. The players, we're doing a 2v2 format this year versus the 1v1 we have done in years past. That's really resonating with the audience. We're doing a lot of content around it, whether it's tips and tricks, getting people to understand the gameplay, how it works, the mechanics of the new game. We're really, really proud of what the FIFA Global Series has accomplished so far this year, and it's only 5 weeks in.
Cool. And then, of course, Apex Legends just exploded on the gaming scene. You guys immediately said, hey, let's bring esports, an esports element into this. The ALGS Season 2 final was so cool in Raleigh earlier this year. Tell us about how that Apex Legends esports ecosystem is evolving and becoming a legit player.
Yeah, it's really, really impressive to see what has happened with the ALGS since we launched it. And like we talked about, we launched the ALGS right before the pandemic. And so everyone was at home trying to figure out what it was. We didn't have the luxury of big events or cons or all of these things to bring all the players together and help build the hype. We didn't have that. We had to do everything at a distance. And so over the last couple of years, the ALGS is knocking on the door of a Tier 1 esport if it's not already through the door. And that part's been really, really special to us. Madden and FIFA have been a workhorse and they've done a lot of great work over the last 7 or 8 years. But when it comes to esports, the sports simulation games don't get the notoriety that the FPS games do.
Right.
And Apex blew the doors off it and has put us in a position to have a real player in the space. So proud of that team, so proud of the team. John Nelson, who's the commissioner, and his competition team, that have all the work that they've done. It's been a real treat to be a part of that title, and the fact that it's a game that I just happen to play every day. So it's been really, really fun to watch, and the fans are responding to it. The viewership is outstanding. The content creator ecosystem around it has been exploding over the last couple of years. The ALGS is a lot of fun, and not only a lot of fun to play, a lot of fun to watch and just be a part of.
Well, you guys are putting out all kinds of cool content. Keep it up. If you haven't checked it out already, make sure to check out their YouTube and Twitch channels. Always some fun events going on there. Joe, thanks, man. Really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, bud.
For more news from the SVG Esports Production Summit in Los Angeles, check out sportsvideo.org.